Apple has just unveiled the brand new Airpods Pro 3, and as always, the internet is buzzing with excitement, debates, and of course, the big question that everyone wants answered: are they really worth it? Every time Apple launches a new version of its products, there's a mixture of hype and skepticism. Some people say these will be game-changing, while others argue that Apple only makes tiny upgrades that don't justify the price. So in today's video, we're diving deep into everything about the Airpods Pro 3, their design, sound quality, noise cancellation, features, ecosystem, battery life, price, and finally, whether you should actually buy them or not. Stick around until the end because my final verdict may surprise you, and it will definitely help you decide if these are worth upgrading to or if you should hold on to your current earbuds. Let's start with the design and build. At first glance, the Airpods Pro 3 carry the familiar Apple DNA: sleek, minimalistic, and very recognizable. But if you look closely, there are subtle changes. Apple has trimmed down the size slightly, making them a bit more compact and lightweight. That might not sound like a big deal on paper, but when you actually wear them for hours, whether it's on a long flight, during workouts, or while gaming, the difference in comfort is noticeable. The stem design is still here, but refined for better grip and gesture control. Rumors suggested Apple might introduce new color options beyond the traditional white, like midnight black or even a dark titanium finish to match the new iPhones. And while we don't have the full rainbow of choices, the finish definitely feels more premium than before. Durability has also been upgraded. The Airpods Pro 3 come with improved sweat and dust resistance, making them more reliable if you're someone who uses them in the gym or outdoors. The charging case is slightly slimmer, but it still carries the iconic pebble-like design with a premium matte finish. If you're already used to AirPods, you'll feel right at home, but the subtle refinements make the third generation feel more polished. Now let's talk about what really matters: sound quality. Apple has been working hard to improve the audio drivers inside the AirPods, and the Pro 3 model finally brings noticeable improvements. The bass is deeper and punchier, mids sound warmer and more detailed, and the highs have much better clarity, without being harsh. If you're someone who loves listening to music across different genres, you'll instantly notice that tracks sound richer and more balanced. Apple's spatial audio feature, which already made the Pro 2 popular, has been further enhanced. Personalized head tracking creates a more immersive, theater-like experience, whether you're watching a movie on Apple TV+, playing a game on your iPhone, or listening to Dolby Atmos music. Adaptive EQ has also been fine-tuned to adjust in real time to the shape of your ear and the type of music you're listening to. And when it comes to call quality, Apple has packed in improved microphones with better noise isolation, so your voice sounds clearer even if you're taking calls in a crowded or windy environment. Compared to rivals like the Sony WF-1000XM5 or the Bose Quiet Comfort Earbuds 2, Apple still prioritizes that clean, balanced sound rather than exaggerated bass, and for most listeners, it strikes the perfect balance. Of course, one of the biggest reasons people buy AirPods Pro is the noise cancellation, and Apple has once again stepped up their game here. The AirPods Pro 3 feature Apple's most powerful active noise cancellation yet. In real-world usage, you can actually feel the difference when you're in loud environments. Imagine being on a crowded subway or walking down a busy street. The Pro 3 block out those distracting sounds more effectively than the previous generation. At the same time, Apple's transparency mode has also improved dramatically. Instead of making outside sounds feel artificial or amplified, it now feels natural, almost like you're not wearing earbuds at all. You can have a conversation with someone or hear traffic around you without removing your AirPods, and the transition between ANC and transparency is smoother than ever. Apple has also added smarter detection, automatically switching modes depending on your environment. Compared to competitors, Bose still leads in raw ANC power, but Apple's transparency mode is arguably the most natural and useful in the industry. Now let's move on to the features and ecosystem, an area where Apple really shines. If you're an iPhone user, these earbuds integrate like magic. You open the case near your iPhone, and within seconds you're paired. Switching between devices, whether it's iPhone, iPad, MacBook, or Apple Watch, happens instantly and without fuss. One of the standout new features is conversation awareness. When you start talking, the AirPods automatically lower your music volume and enhance voices so you can hold a conversation without fumbling to pause. The Find My integration is also more advanced now. Not only can you locate the case with precision tracking, but you can also track each individual earbud. The case itself has a built-in speaker that helps you locate it if it's lost. Touch controls have also been improved, with smoother volume adjustment right from the stem. And, of course, Siri is always on standby for voice commands. All of these little features might not sound revolutionary on their own, but together they create an experience that no other earbuds ecosystem can match. Battery life is another crucial factor, and the AirPods Pro 3 don't disappoint. Apple claims longer listening time compared to the Pro 2, and in daily usage, this really holds up. You can get around 6 hours of playback with ANC on, and up to 30 hours with the case. The case now supports USB-C charging, which finally brings consistency with the iPhone 15 lineup. Wireless charging is still supported, and if you own a newer iPhone, you can even use reverse charging directly from the phone's back. For travelers and heavy users, this makes a big difference because you don't have to carry separate cables. Now let's address the elephant in the room, the price. Apple products have always been positioned at the premium end of the market, and the AirPods Pro 3 are no different. They cost more than many competitors, and for Android users, the ecosystem features are not nearly as useful. But here's the thing. For people who are deeply into Apple's ecosystem, the seamless integration, reliability, and unique features like spatial audio make the price feel justified. On the other hand, if you're looking purely for the best, noise cancellation or sound quality at this price point, Sony and Bose still give Apple serious competition. So it really depends on who you are and what you prioritize. So, are the AirPods Pro 3 actually worth it? Let's break it down. If you're someone who already owns AirPods Pro 2, the upgrades might not be life-changing, and you could probably hold off unless you absolutely want the latest and greatest. But if you're coming from the first-generation AirPods Pro, or even the standard AirPods, this upgrade will feel massive. For people who don't already own any premium wireless earbuds, the AirPods Pro 3 are a fantastic choice, especially if you're inside Apple's ecosystem. For Android users, I'd recommend thinking twice because you won't get the same level of magic, and alternatives like the Sony WF-1000XM5 might actually be a better fit for you. To wrap it up, the AirPods Pro 3 represent Apple at its best. Sleek design, incredible ecosystem integration, upgraded audio and ANC, and a level of polish that makes them stand out in a crowded market. But at the same time, they're not a revolutionary leap forward. They're an evolution. And whether that evolution is worth your money depends entirely on your situation. If you're an Apple user who values convenience and premium features, the AirPods Pro 3 are worth every penny. But if you're already happy with your current Pro 2, or you're outside the Apple ecosystem, you might want to hold off or consider other options. So what do you think? Are the new AirPods Pro 3 worth the upgrade, or do you think Apple is playing it too safe with small changes? I'd love to hear your thoughts, so drop a comment below and join the conversation. And if this video helped you decide, don't forget to hit the like button. Share this with your friends who might be considering a new pair of earbuds, and of course, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our latest tech reviews, comparisons, and upcoming leaks. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.